Welcome one, welcome all, welcome to another exciting episode of Failure is Not an Option. I am Bridger, and today we are popping back into Crying Suns. Ooh, spooky. So far we have not died on this run, but I think that is also the case the last time I played Chapter 1. I expect things to get more difficult in Chapter 2. So, we're here, we made it to the third sector of Chapter 1. Actually, the last boss was a little bit difficult. We did repair everything that we were able to repair with this station. We have no officers to heal. I think we're going to buy some fuel. They only have 4 of them. And when you can get the fuel, it's probably worth paying for it because, man, fuel is hard to come by. And it certainly is helpful. Let's get 2 new commandos while we can, and we'll save the rest. What I want to do is upgrade our additional squadron docks the next time we get the opportunity. Dock recovery is actually a very useful thing, too, because it does take a while for them to heal back up. So that's another one I'm going to put a priority on. This one's also not bad, because it lets us bug out of those ground scenarios a little bit sooner. We don't have another weapon. I think we sold it. If I'm not mistaken. Yes, we sold the other one because it didn't seem as good. Alright, but for now, let's head deeper into this area searching for Mom. Not a huge fan of all of these anomalies. This one has an army depot. That could let us buy a weapon or something. Let's go here and try to get a bunch of scrap. Oh, the anomalous signal is right here. Una Martinez. Everyone's got to take sand sometime. Oh, it just happened. It's a good thing. We gained... Oh, new officer DNA unlocked. Anton N. Onimus. This officer now will be available in your starting roster whenever their clone is ready. And this guy's got... what? He's got, 3 skills. Anybody with 3 skills is a much better starting officer. He's got the discretion, erudition, and hacking, whatever that is. He's also got advanced critical repair. He's immune to health loss due to critical effects and can repair even when locked by a hull critical effect. Critical effect repair speed 1,000%. That's pretty awesome. Where do we want to put him to gain this advantage? I think I want to put him in weapons, because if my weapons are going offline, that's a problem. But the hull is also very important to repair. But she's going to keep the hull pretty well defended, because it gets an absorb shield before any of the other sections. So if we're actually in big trouble, the weapons are going to be the ones that are in trouble. So let's upgrade the weapons system support to add a second slot for that officer. Now all the officers have a station, and we should probably set up the squadrons too. We definitely want our Magneto frigate and our prototype fighter. That's a really good combination. And then I'm going to probably want to start with the Impaler in every fight. And if we lose because these guys don't work out, then, do what we can. Alright, let's scavenge some Neo-N. 2. Not terrible. Now we're going to go to the non-anomaly places. Looking for scrap. A civilian transport vessel. The Empire has always been good to us. Where are they going? Our planet's far from here was attacked by scrappers. Sob story. We managed to escape. Now we're trying to find a new home and arrive there in one piece. Anywhere that's safe, any moon or planet where we can live without fearing for our lives, even a trash planet. We have to ask what a trash planet is? I'm pretty sure the name suggests it's a planet where other people send their trash and sewage. I mean, I I was kind of assuming that trash was just a generic adjective, meaning a bad planet. We do have enough Neo-N. Let's offer him one and see if we can get anything in return. These are not times to be prideful, Captain. Ah, we did get something out of it. A chain reaction cannon. That sounds kind of cool. But now we have something else we want to upgrade. An additional weapon slot. Let's do that. I think I want the extra weapon. This, yeah, it's a lightning gun. It jumps to adjacent units. Chain lightning. Still doesn't affect the battleship hull. So the only one that does affect the battleship hull is our Piercer Laser Mark 1. I'd like to get a better Mark version of that. Mark 2 would be nice. This is a 30-second shot, but it jumps through adjacent units. That's pretty awesome, especially for those stupid boomer squads that explode on kill all my ships. Alright, well that didn't get us the scrap we were looking for. It actually cost us a little scrap, but let's keep going. Hard to say if there's anyone in there. Let's make contact. I want some scrap. Somebody's in the middle of something top secret. What does this guy know about the shutdown? Let's get some more information on the story here. Oh, we've got a conspiracy theorist that knows what everything happened. I don't think he has all the answers. No, we're not going to pay him for that. I built it a long time ago. Scrappers and pirates don't bother me because they know I have the thing rigged with explosives. Ah. Well, let's just carry on, sir. Good sir. No problem. Yes, it has been a huge waste of your time. Oh well. I'm going to turn the music down a little bit in comparison to the audio of the game. There we go. Well, this has been thoroughly unhelpful. The ground missions seem to be where you get the most scrap. Whoa! Or maybe blowing up an enemy ship. I don't think he'd want the Omnis turned back on. Oh, I offered him a chance to surrender and he did. Okay. That's kind of useful. We don't have to do anything crazy. Now we're going to go to the store with what little scrap we have. And there's another pirate? Oh, and this guy's not going to surrender. Hey, Black Corp. Oh, yeah, Railway Empire is pretty fun. For some reason, I can't stay interested in it. Like, I'll always like, man, I want to go play that, and I'll get the itch, and I'll go and, oh, see the updates are recent. Those are cool. And I'll start playing, and then I'll just be like, oh, I don't want to do this. Like, that never happened with Railroad Tycoon. I don't know why. It seems like the problem with... Okay, so the problem with Railway Empire... I want everything to be nice and perfect, and I can't get it that way because the scale of the game is broken. Not because it's not... It wouldn't... the game can't do it, necessarily, but because the stations are so freaking big that trying to connect two stations that are a town apart in a particular way where tracks can cross or go around each other, you have to build this most weird monstrosity to get them to connect the way that I want them to, and that just gets really old after a while and doesn't feel realistic either. So these EMP towers just damage everything around them, it looks like. So we can't go near those. Good to know. Now, what squadrons does he have? He has a patched fighter and a patched shredder. Damn! They steal scrap when this guy gets to your hull. Don't let that happen. So a shredder is a drone type, and then he's got a fighter. So I've got the perfect fleet to deal with that, plus my cruiser. So the Impaler is going to go back in the corner like usual. And then we'll put the Magneto here in the asteroid field. Oh, you can't start him in the asteroid field, duh. And then we'll put the fighter nearby. And I think we're good. He's also got auxiliary systems. Neutral units are considered allied. Well, the good news is there aren't any on this map. Wow, that would have actually been really bad. And his patched squadrons have increased DPS against non-patched units. That's weird. Guerrilla tactics. Deals 2 DPS to enemies adjacent to your battleship system cells. Okay, so that's more of a reason for my Impaler to be the one doing the main damage in this fight. Plus my main piercer laser. These other things are what I'll use to try to hurt the squadrons, and I'll play mostly a defensive battle, just defending against him. Now, he's also got a piercer laser that can probably hurt my hull. We'll have to rely on her to keep the hull shielded, because she gets one every 15 seconds. That's right, if fully charged, this is the crafted drone one. It's a pretty useful thing. Squadron speed. We don't have any stealth squadrons. That would be kind of cool. So this scientist has 3 skills. She also has 3 skills. I don't know why she's here, except that she can help repair critical stuff, I think. Alright. Now that we're back up to speed on my own ship. Alright, fighters need to go back. Ships aren't ready yet. We can also send the Magneto back to get repairs before the next wave comes out. Oof. They hit my squadrons with their main weapon. We can do the same, sir. There we go. Alright, they're in bad shape. We can redeploy the Magneto and the fighter right about now. Maybe I'll deploy a fighter Mark I while we're waiting for the other one to repair itself. Okay, drones against the frigates, not good. We got to double team them here. And this, we can plasma nuke them. And then we'll hit them with the chain, even though they're not near. There we go. Okay, so we've cleared the field. Magneto can go heal. Oh, geez, he almost killed my Magneto. Gotta fire back at him here. Hit his squadron box again. There we go. We caused a critical error there. Critical failure on him. Oh, he's got a shredder there. I didn't see. How did he get those guys out? I thought we killed them. Huh. Alright, well, he's got a drone and a fighter. So let's send out the prototype fighter here. And we'll send out a different frigate. Don't we have another frigate? Yeah, it's a broken frigate, but it's a frigate nonetheless. Alright, good. Our prototype fighters got there in time. Save the Impaler. We got it. We got it. We got it. The Impaler's gonna be safe. Come on! No! The Impaler went down! I'm pissed. I took a risk leaving him out there. I could have brought him back in. Let's get a Magneto back out there in a second. Alright, good news. We've got the plasma nuke again. What is that symbol? Incoming enemy reinforcements. Oh, they teleported out? Is that the weird... Alright, we can kill him right now, though. We've got the gun. There it is. So we lost... So the Impaler got wrecked, which is unfortunate. It needs to be specialized repair. But we got a matter destabilizer. Okay. That sounds like it might be better than a piercer laser. Let's find out. A matter destabilizer applies decay, which inflicts 2% as health damage per second. Does decay for 20 seconds. So that means 50% of their max health goes away over 20 seconds. That's a pretty decent gun. What would I replace? The plasma nuke, which does 20 damage straight up. Or the chain reaction cannon. The delay is 25, 28, 30. Let's put it in place of the plasma nuke. Well, that can hit multiples as well. See, the problem with the chain reaction cannon is it's a high level, but it requires them to be next to each other. I think it does more damage. Let's get rid of this one. Or retire that one. We'll put the matter destabilizer in there. And maybe we'll sell the other one. Alright, so we encountered that. Let's go to the shop. We can sell our extra weapon, which is the plasma nuke Mark 1, for some scrap. We can probably sell... I mean, I love the drone, the flash drones. We can't repair our troops here, though. That's really annoying. We could buy new weapons or new squadrons. Ooh, a Fighter Mark 4 prototype that does... This unit cannot become patched. Oh, that's amazing. Cruiser Mark 3 is one of those ranged guys, too, which is kind of cool. Now, the Ghost has stealth mode. Become invisible to enemies while active. First attack in stealth mode deals an additional 10 damage to a squadron or 15 heat to a battleship system. That's also really cool. We could definitely get rid of this Fighter Mark 1 we don't need. We're keeping our Fighter Prototype Mark 2, because that's pretty good. Now, we've got 2 drones. I don't want to have less than 2 of any kind. So we have 1 Fighter Mark 1 here and 1 Fighter Mark 2 here. So let's sell one of the fighters and buy one of the fighters. Either the Ghost or the Prototype. What do you think, guys? Hello, Miguel. I'm leaning towards this non-patchable version. But man, the Ghost is actually pretty awesome. They could sneak past the enemy and do damage to the enemy hull. That's kind of what our Impaler is for, is just doing damage in the background. But these guys would do more damage faster. That might allow us to end the scenario sooner once we can fit a 4th. Whereas this is better now that we only have the 3. Let's pay for the future. Let's get the Ghost. We're going to put the Impaler back here. It hasn't changed their damage. Just that the fact that they can be killed sooner. So that's not awful. Alright, now we have to, I think... Yep, system map is done. So we go to the star map. And we got to head out from here. We have a lot of commandos, and we need scrap. So let's go to the ground signal. A civilian ship close to the star. Must be hot in there. Get your own star to worship, Imperial. This one's ours. Sorry, maybe I'm imagining things. Did he just say get your own star to worship? I love the writing. I'm just gonna be like, fine, whatever. I'm not... I don't need this shit. Oh, damn. I should have bought some Neo N at that last station. It's gonna be problematic if I can't find any. Oh, Maybe they'll have some. We definitely want to ambush it. What if these are nice pirates? God damn it. Oh, man. Alright. So, there. And then... there. And then we've got 6, 7, 8. Those weapons are all ready. So let's see what happens. Now, he still has the auxiliary systems thing. Luckily, there's no systems here. He's got a fighter, a drone shredder, and another drone shredder. So we can't let those guys get too close. I kind of want to fight with him in the middle of the battlefield, but I'm kind of worried what will happen if we do. Okay, here's what we can hit him with. The destabilizer. And the chain reaction cannon. And then anything that survives, we can kind of hit with our main cannon. We won't need to fit with our main cannon. We're going to fire at the squadron area. Alright. So his squadrons are out for 9 seconds. So let's go... Actually, these guys can go here. And the fighter and the frigates can go here because they're slower. Yes, we hit their squadrons again. Come on, we want them to overheat. Do enough damage to overheat them and they're screwed. Yes! Overheated. Oh, and we knocked out a section of the hull which actually bounces our guys back, giving the opponent time to deploy if absolutely necessary. But we're going to try to keep the squadron area overheated and critical. Squadron speed. Uh-oh, they're about to pop out of there, aren't they? Well, that's okay. We just got our cannon back. There, we got him. Piercer laser Mark II. Perfect. We were just saying we wanted one of those. Now we can sell the Piercer laser Mark I, which is, what, 15 damage? We go up to 17? Pretty good. And it's a... Ooh, the cooldown drops by 2 seconds. That's also very good. Those 2 seconds can mean the difference between a patch ship and a not patch ship. So there's battleship wreckage down there, but we might be ambushed. We've got some variety of officers here. The ones that have a good chance to come back safely and bring most of the loot. See, this says 56 to 99. This says 59 to 90%, so it has a higher lowest threshold. I'm going to go with these guys, I think, because they're going to lose probably the fewest commandos. So, Maria, get down there. Do your thing. Find us from some scrap. You can get a lot of scrap from these missions on the planets, and we need it. We're hoping to get 450 before the end of this area. But I might have to spend a lot of that on fuel, so it's unlikely. Man, Area Addition is helping us avoid lots of danger. Uh-oh. Discretion didn't work to get the resource cache. So here's the wreckage. Hopefully we get something good here. Sharp senses and persuasion worked to get us a bunch of scrap. I don't know how persuasion got us scrap at a battleship station, but... Ooh, we avoided danger. More danger avoided. Uh-oh, this is the ambush. Can we get out of it? No, we didn't have demolition. Or hacking. But we did have sharp senses, so we were able to find a way out. I think we can make it to a resource cache. Yes, a little more scrap. Come on. Extraction point. All right. Good news. Got lots of scrap. 179. Now, oof. We're going to the anomalous signal. Our officer and our commandos are a little hurt, but we're in a good place for a fight. Did he really just quote Duke Nukem, who was quoting, what was that, Army of Darkness? Well, I guess the future is a strange place. Okay, he's got 100 hull total. Do I use my ghosts here? Now, oh, he's got boomers. The good news is my weapons will be very good against those boomers. The bad news is my ships will suffer. He's got a Core Blaster Mark III. Oh, man, that's awesome. Oh, no. Destroy an allied unit on a target cell and deal 25 plus 50% of its current health. Jesus. That's horrifying. Squadron dock recovery is twice as fast, but patch squadrons start at 1/4 their max health. So they're rarely easy to kill. But they come back faster and faster. So I'm not going to rely on my squadrons getting to them, which means no ghost squadron. It's all about the Impaler and the Piercer laser. That's what's going to get us through this. And we've got some good defensive positions here. So let's use the Magneto here. Well, we'll get him there eventually. All right. All right, so we've got drone and drone. So the fighters actually need to get here to help Magneto. Oh no, Magneto, no! I didn't think they were going to be overwhelmed. I thought they had the cover from the asteroid. I mean, they did have the cover of the asteroid, but the drones are overwhelming them. It's going to kill them in a second. Damn it, those are boomers. They're going to hit my fighter pretty bad, too. We're going to try to get the fighter out of there. Kill one of them, actually, fighter. I changed my mind, fighter. You're supposed to recall. Oh, boy. I mean, we're going to send the ghost out there just because. Ugh, they got the Impaler, too. I should have had the fighter closer to that fight sooner. Alright, so the good news is that we have 51. Don't lose any more. Okay. Fighter needs to get the hell in. And they're coming with more drones right now. So we can't use our frigates. Prototype fighter will have to be our defense. Along with getting our... I mean, these guys are boomers, so that is terrible. Can you get into the asteroids while fighting? Yeah, but it didn't save them. Arg. Okay, now they've got 2 fighters coming, so I do need a frigate. All my frigates are weak. The frigate Magneto is a little bit stronger, though. Let's put the Impaler here. Now I've got some weapons that can deal with them. Okay. Are they resisted? I didn't know they could resist. Nobody told me about this. Chain reaction gun will work on them. Right now. Yes! Oh. Oh. It hit my own drones. I didn't realize it would chain through the asteroid field. Oh! Alright. Let's hit the hull. There we go. That was a kind of a waste, but anyway. Now we'll have the ability to get our fighters out there to counter their coming in drones. The ghost is actually still healing. Let's keep it in, and let's put the patched drones out. These are boomers, so we'll put the regular drones against them. And now the regular drones are going to go and heal up. Ooh, the enemy hull is on fire. That's good news. We need one of these guns to come back. So if we disable these boomers by teleporting into their area and then attacking them. Alright, we've got lots of drones. We need to fight. We need the ghosts. They won't have the time to go invisible, but... Okay, we've got a shot with the main gun. Okay, the Impaler made its final shot. There we go, that's it. Game over, pirates! Oof, but we lost a bunch of... We got some stuff wrecked. We need to repair. Luckily, this is a shipyard, but it's probably... Oh, we can repair 5 things. Okay. So we definitely want Oh, they take more damage at short range, that's why. So we definitely want the Magneto and the Prototype. The Flash is also pretty useful. And so is this. I'm not sure we should spend the scrap on this. Ooh, an auxiliary system. We do have another spot for an auxiliary system. Squadron dock recovery is twice as fast, but patch squadrons start lower. Which means if we don't let our squadrons die, this is very good. Or entropic weapons. All weapons dealing direct damage to field units inflict additional decay effect for 5 seconds. Huh. For 5 seconds would get us to what? 12.5%? I don't know if that's worth 100 scrap. We could also get a cruiser basilisk. I don't know that we want a boomer, right? Deals 22 damage to all adjacent units on death. But like that guarantees it's going to have to be patched all the time. I guess that's okay. But I think it works better if you have it in combination with the brutal deployer thing. Cruiser Mark IV fires at range 3. That can actually back up my other units depending on the situation. Inflicts a stasis hit to enemies, which reduces their move speed and DPS for 6 seconds. That's insane. I can't not buy that. Now, what can we sell? We've got, what, 2 frigates. We've got 2 fighters, and we've got 2 drones. So I don't really want to sell any of those. I think that's a good combination, plus 1 cruiser. Weapons, though, we can sell the Piercer Laser Mark I, definitely. We could also potentially sell an officer. Are there officers that double up on things that we don't need here? So Michael and Marie are kind of the same. But not exactly. Like, so if we ever have something that requires whatever that helmet is and we sold Marine, we'd be in trouble. And I like squadrons going faster. So I'm actually not going to sell any of the officers. I think we're okay where we are. Now, I do want to buy some fuel, unfortunately. As much as I want to save up our scrap for that extra squadron. I feel like I need 10 anytime I can get to one of these shipyards, or rather... Oh, hang on. Did we already go there? Yes. Oh, no. We are... Yeah, we already visited that. Local system map. Wrong thing. Star map. I want that ejected cryopod for scrap. Oh, wait a minute. Is that green icon the stupid... Oh, no. That green icon might have been our quest. We're lucky to be flying around in a homemade ship, bunch of convicts in a post-apocalyptic galaxy. You have no idea how lucky we are. I want to watch that TV show. It'd be like, crap, now I can't remember that famous TV show that was in a prison. Wasn't it like a Showtime show or an HBO show? Damn it. I never watched it myself. I don't want a scrapper weapon. Those things are pretty terrible. We gotta let the prisoners go. I mean, the Empire's collapsed. That we've got bigger shit, bigger fish to fry. Let's scavenge. Wow, we got super lucky. Awesome. We won't have to buy anything for a little bit, huh? Let's go here first. See if we can't get that ejected cryopod. Scrapper in a Kosh minefield. I think we need the scrap. We're going to ask him to recover the scrap. Captain Lynch is heading out. Did he make it? Oh, damn it. There were no casualties, but we sustained significant squadron damage from the shrapnel. Oh, no! Well, at least it was the crappy versions. Well, we ran a risk and it failed on us. But we do get to now do the planet. An ejected cryopod. A rogue automated Kosh mech. Ugh. You know what? We don't have a great shot at surviving this right now as it is. Maybe we go in and extract with some of the loot. We'll try that. We'll launch and then extract at the first opportunity, bringing some of the loot back with us. We won't do the whole thing. Well, we got to keep going and find some loot. Really? Damn it, those... these... Okay, we're going to retreat. Well, we didn't get any loot, so it doesn't matter. So we had a few injured commandos, but they recover if they're on the ship. Alright, I guess we go to this anomalous signal. Because I'm kind of desperately in need of some scrap. I need to get that 4th squadron up if I can. An Imperial battleship. Why? Oh, damn it. I didn't want to have to fight this. There's a nanobot repair field, and it's slightly closer to me, which is very good. Now, they've got the same core system as we do, don't they? Whenever allied ship's target weapon hits its target, apply regen on all allied non-patched units. Damn, that's a good Talos tech. We got Gehenna's tech. Alright. They're coming at us with all drones. So we need our Ghost. And I think the Cruiser wouldn't be terrible either. And then have the Impaler going in the background. No, you know what? 3 drones. We can use the Basilisk, but we have to do it at the expense of the Impaler, I think. We'll try to win the fight on the field. That means we need our 2 fighters, which are both very good fighter tech, plus the Basilisk. And we'll get this repair field going. And that should be good. We'll put the Basilisk here in the asteroid field, and we'll fight them here, and the Basilisk should be able to do 1, 2, 3, all the way out to this range. That'll protect the Basilisk. There we go. So the Basilisk has already started the fight. These guys are trying to sneak around, though. Oh, oh, oh. There we go. The Basilisk is doing its thing. Alright, we're going to retreat the weakened squadron and probably put the Impaler out instead. Because once we get the nanobot repair field activated, I'm pretty sure we can hold this against them for a while. So the Impaler goes out. Where is he? There he is. Oh, Jesus, they've got weapons too. We should probably use ours. Against the squadron area? Or the weapon area? They've got a force field generator. Same thing. Nope, different thing than what we've got. Let's hit the weapons. They don't seem to have many squadrons left. The next squadrons that do come out will be the matter destabilizer time to kill. So we've got the prototype. I'd like the Ghost to be out instead. Oh, there's the new squadrons. Okay. Full recovery. This unit cannot be patched whatever happens. Okay. So the good news is we've got our chain, or matter destabilizer. Let's see if they resist. Ah, I think we hit them. Yep, they've got the debuff. Oh, but he shielded them. Well, now we can do a chain reaction here. There we go. That hit 2 of them. They're gonna try to flank us. Let's get them. Let's get to the. Ooh. Okay. Fighters need to catch these guys. The drones are too damn fast. What the hell? Alright, so good news. Those guys got killed before they could do too much damage. There we go. Now, oh boy, this is the problem. We've got to get the fighters back over here in time to protect the cruiser. Help kill these guys post-haste. Cruisers are going to recover, I think, their hit points soon enough. Can you escape to the other side of the asteroid? Oh, there's not asteroid fields anymore. Oh, no! We let it happen. We didn't... We put out the Impaler. We didn't have to. Alright, send these guys in to do your bidding. Do some damage. Weapons, keep them hot. We beat... Oh, okay, they want to give up. They would give us a fuel, 30 scrap, and a commando. No, I don't think so. We've got good weapons to take on anything that comes out. And what can we use? The Ghost? The Ghost can come out and do extra damage when it sneaks around. See, they have no squadrons left. Oh, they're building some now. And they're building fighters and fighters. That means our fighter prototype should go back and we could replace it with a frigate. Whoa. Let's have these guys sneak around. They go faster. Remember, I've got the... One of these guys... Yep. Squadrons go 35% faster in stealth mode. And we can do this. And we can do this. Yes, there it is. Okay. We got a cruiser longbow. We lost our cruiser basilisk, but we gained a cruiser longbow. Let's see what they're good at. So our basilisk is 6 DPS at range 3 with the extra stasis to slow the enemy. That actually helped a lot in that battle. And we gained a longbow. 13 DPS? Holy moly. That's double the damage, but without the slowing effect. I could put both of these guys out plus the Magneto to get the attention of the enemy and just watch them disintegrate. I didn't get any scrap, though. That's annoying. So, like, this area was just that. But, I mean, it's still real good. Cruisers are great. Talk to the Neo-N child here. Damn it. I don't think I can do that. Because I went the wrong damn way. Oh, the senator has to go here too. I didn't look at the map. Alright, well screw it. We'll just continue on to an Omniforge. Awesome. I guess I went the right way after all. I really just clicked at the next... Oh, you know what? I couldn't see the Omniforge until I got close enough to it. A spherical object amongst the wreckage with an unusual signature. Doesn't appear to belong to any major houses. Naturally, we could retrieve and further examine the sphere back on the ship. I mean, we're doing okay. I don't want to risk it. We only got the one Neo-N. Let's go to the Omniforge. Civ transport in bad shape. They forced us on this clunker and sent us off like a bunch of animals, not caring if we lived or died. The people of our home planet. They rounded us up. They shipped us out. For what good reason? Well, it's entirely possible they had a good reason. You can't always trust people that you meet in space. We do, in fact, have a pilot specialist. I'm very glad I didn't sell them. I don't know why you would feel okay to sell your officers into, I don't know what, slavery? Or just, hey, they'll work for you here. I know you need a pilot, so give us some scrap. Even if, you know, Marine doesn't want to go. Her will isn't important. I just get to sell her. Alright, so there was no risk. We saved him. Oh, we get some commandos, maybe. We're not well-oiled killing machines, mind you, but if you'll have us, we'll gladly put our lives on the line for you. Yep, 4 commandos out of that. Good deal. Now we get to the Omniforge. This is a new thing that came out with the beta that they're doing right now. Speaking of beta, the Artifact beta is starting soon. They're trying to fix the game. That's pretty impressive. So, the Impaler could do 20 damage per shot. That's insanely good. But it's a 4 upgrade. It's basically everything that I would do here would be to upgrade just the Impaler. And the Magneto wouldn't gain nearly as much benefit from it. The Ghost does the same thing, it just slightly increases its regular damage. That's not very good. It doesn't seem to, like if it lowered the cooldown on stealth, that would be good. The longbow, it says it slightly increases its speed, but it doesn't seem to do that. 0.6 to 0.6, I mean maybe it's 0.6 to 0.64 or something. It does increase its DPS to even higher heights. I love this bender drive on the drones, too. I just haven't run into anybody that's using frigates where the drones would be super effective. Okay, here's what I think we want to do. I want to upgrade the Impaler. And then I kind of want to upgrade the longbow. That's super dangerous, though. Maybe I just upgrade the Fighter Mark II. It goes from 6 DPS to 7 DPS, and it gets an extra 5 HP, which is not nothing. Certainly more than 20%, or more than 5% of their HP. Or I could do like 2 of these regular ones. You know, these are probably going to get replaced as I get more cool stuff. Screw it. I'm doing a longbow. We'll do it live, but that's it. We can't go any further. Good news is we only need to go to the end. That was the final piece. With 70 scrap, can we upgrade anything before the final battle here that'll help us? Heat capacitor on the hull would make us take less damage. Squadron dock recovery. After a squadron has been destroyed. That's 2 seconds sooner to get the squadron out there is pretty good. But that could mean 50 that we could use on additional squadron docks. We're going to save it and just go for it. This is it, ladies and gentlemen. We're going to the cluster boss. Oh boy, that looks big. It's Mother's battleship and the cluster's folder. So we can use it to... Whoa! As the first admiral of the Empire, in the name of Oberon. We're gonna restore the sectors, you big bitch. Here we go. Boss time, Chapter 1 boss. Gonna have to put everything on the line. Question is, how do we do this? They're gonna bring out 2 fighters and a drone, which is bonus versus frigates. There's no real terrain to speak of, so it's not gonna be easy to protect the Impaler. And what weapons do they have? Core Blaster. It blows up one of its own units to damage the rest of our units around them. Okay, here's what I think I want to play it. I think I want the 2 cruisers and a frigate. No, you know what? I do have the 1 frigate Magneto. Will be in front with the 2 cruisers behind. That's what we're gonna try. And I'm counting on their DPS to help save the day. Actually, this one's just slows them. It doesn't have a lot of DPS. So instead, what can we use? We'll use the Ghost. In order to fight the enemy drones off. They're not boomer drones, are they? They are boomer drones. I farkin' hate boomer drones. Alright. Let's put the other frigate out there then to help against the fighters. So we'll use this defensive configuration. No, the boomer drones are gonna murder them. We'll send this frigate out further ahead to make sure this frigate's already patched. I can sacrifice it and then bring something else in. Just to get rid of the boomer drones. Once the boomer drones are gone, these 2 can definitely handle the fighters. So these are going to try to find the boomer drones. Let's actually just leave them out front here. And then we'll do this with the Magneto. Because this guy can hit up to 3 spaces away here. There we go. We caught the boomer drones exactly where we wanted, and they're blown up. And now, these guys we can probably recall. Yes, and now we can meet these guys right there. Bingo. Mission accomplished. Wow. We're gonna do this. If they blow past us, then we can move in and hit them, because we're gonna have all of our weapons online here real soon. I think we can do that. Oh my god, we have to beat them in 1 minute and 4 seconds, or 3 incoming reinforcement units are added to the battlefield. We're gonna get that Impaler out right now. Alright, so the Magneto's going to force these 2 guys to fight it, while the longbow just screws it up. And we've got some asteroid field to help defend it. Okay, that was not terrible. The last thing left is an enemy fighter, and we're going to hit their squadron bay to slow them down. Alright. Now. Weapon ready to fire. If they do send out squadrons, we'll be ready. Alright, they are about to send out squadrons. Mission accomplished. Okay, We're probably going to lose the Magnetos here. I don't think they're going to be able to retreat in time. But we'll try. Matter destabilizer. These guys are now the biggest threat. But we're going to... Yes, we got those two down. Can they fire and move at the same time? Maybe the Magnetos can. Oh, once you tell them to retreat, I guess they're fully locked on retreating? Yeah. Oh, no. Okay, we gotta retreat the longbow, too. Damn it! Okay, now we gotta bring out anything that can fight. Fighters. Let's bring out the frigate to deal with the enemy fighters. Drones are just gonna go and try to bypass... Oh, maybe our drones can trigger their boomer drones so that they don't fight us. Alright, what do we have left for frigates? The Magneto's being repaired. It did make it back. That's good. We could bring out our Ghost and send it to try to do damage directly to the enemy. Oh, we just lost the frigates there. It's a waste, but... Oh, it wasn't a waste. It got him. I want the Ghost to get over here. Oh, yes. We got a critical. Almost a critical. Now it's going to do bonus damage. There we go. We locked out their thing. Their system is down for repairs. Alright, who can we bring out next? The prototype fighters. Magneto is actually fully repaired, it looks like. So they gained fighters right there. Boomer drones. Son of a bitch. Let's have our fighters retreat. Oh boy. You know what? We've got a chain reaction specifically for this. Fuck all of you. Okay, the Ghost needs to get the hell out now. I don't know if they will be able to. Those are boomers. Those are regular fighters we can kill instantly, almost. Send the Magnetos to intercept. They're now down to 60 health, but another minute goes by. They're going to call more. Alright, send the Magneto back to defend. Alright, we've got drones and more drones. Let's bring out the fighter prototype. Oh, Jesus. That hurt a lot. Let's just send it into the hull. Go, fighters, you're fast. Oh, no. No, those are boomers. Don't do it, fighters. You're better than this. If we hit the hull, we might catch it on fire. We didn't catch it on fire, but officers can't use their abilities. Chain reaction cannon. Not a waste. Fighters go home. They've only got 3 health left. Send out the teleport drones. It's all we got left. Here comes a shot. Oh, they've got another hull bar. Jesus, I didn't even see that. We'll send out the ghosts. We're going to sacrifice. Oh, okay, they can go back and home now. Oh, they can't teleport. They did. They got home? Yes, I think they did. They made it before they died. Okay. Enemies coming in with more Vargan boomers. The Magneto's fully repaired. It'll be the next line of defense. Aha. Enemy weapons are down. The hull needs more damage. Ghosts can retreat. Magneto just has to intercept these boomers, I think. Enemy's got 63. 14 seconds till we get the laser. Actually, can we retreat and let them blow themselves up? Bring out somebody we don't worry about losing, like these drones. Because we absorbed the first damage there. And we can bring the Magneto back. No, we need fighters. But the fighters are going to take damage again. Let's bring out the regular frigate that's already patched. Chain reaction cannon. Does do 30 damage. These guys only have 24 health, so... Didn't do any. What the hell? How did it miss? So there's the frigate we didn't care about. The Magneto is still here. We've got our shot on the hull. Or on weapons. Let's hit weapons. There we go. We got the weapons shut down for a second. Now they only got 26 left. If we can bring out the Impaler, we'll be in good shape. Jesus, they keep coming out with more drones. Magneto's locked in place. Alright, the prototype is back. Lots more drones. Holy crap. Magneto's going down. Repair. Okay. Now we can bring out all the fighters. Or wait a minute. I mean, that's good. Drones versus drones. No better, no worse. Oh, wow. They all exploded themselves. Okay. Enemy's only got 26 health left. Can we get our drones over there to do some damage, or will they be intercepted? They can teleport. There's only 9 left. Teleport and do damage. Yes! Yes! Teleportation saved the day. Why did she shut down the Omnis? She didn't like the Empire's management before. The cost of one Omni was more than a person like me, a miner, could make in my lifetime. She's not the one that shut them down. You don't say. She was a red herring. Does she know who did shut them down? Ah, she's a nihilist. The Church of the Singularity is who she thinks shut down the Omnis. Isn't that the child ship that we met? I tortured a missionary trapped in these sectors. He told me the church had a plan to free the Omnis. It was his opinion that they succeeded in doing so. Why would the Church of Singularity want to free the machines? That's a good question, and it's for us to find out. What does she know about me? Anyway, she's done. The Omnis are still down and you're still stuck in the Outer Rim because you don't have an Omni to use this folder. You're trapped here. Mwahaha. Oh, the Omnis have shut down everywhere, not just here. Well, yes, they would have to be as chaotic and crazy as this one in order for us to have a game. And then she blew herself up. Alright, it's kind of beautiful in a way. Destroying something that was so evil. People are the Outer Rim are now safer because we killed a bunch of pirates and scrappers and mother. Alright. Now, what does Caliban know about the church? The church is a powerful organization with billions of believers. There's a very good chance they could have played a part in all this. I believed Mother's demented story about the missionary. He doesn't believe the scrappers were capable of shutting the Omnis down themselves. They seem to have been a small-time unit. As for whatever the church was involved, we'll need to investigate that for ourselves. If only we could use the folders to act as their cluster. Well, yeah, we're definitely going to do that, I'm sure. What percentage of the population believed in the church? Almost 99% were involved in the church? The non-believers were usually, but not always, the wealthiest in the empire, the members of the 3 major houses. Huh. Because they were the only ones who owned the Omnis, as Mother said, the only ones who could afford to. Once you own something, even if it's vastly superior to you in every way, I'd imagine it's difficult to think of it as godly. Kind of. What do we know about the 3 major houses? Telos, which Oberon started, and which is the dominant house of the empire. Also, House Akibara Sung and House Kosh Buendia. Those are the 3 major. Poor House Vicarelli. Try to recall an emotionally linked memory. They'll return when they're ready to return. As a previous Caliban told you, we are not privy to the biological information of the clones, no matter how juicy such information might be. Alright, well, let's move on. He can get the folder to work. Oberon anticipated an apocalyptic scenario in the Empire and modified my capabilities to match this scenario. How much can we really trust Caliban? He can also use the folders by coincidence. He can only project the matter currently in Gehenna's database, which means we'll have to start at square one on the other side of the folder with our ship and crew. How convenient. Alright, well, let's go to the church cluster. So we basically start a brand new run, but now we're starting at Chapter 2 instead of Chapter 1. And I think we can start with better officers now. We know we unlocked one of them. And maybe, I don't know if we unlocked a ship or not. Oh yeah, new battleship class unlocked. The Chaos class. Let's take a look at that difference. Alright, we'll start a new run in the next chapter. I'm not sure if we'll have time to finish the run, but we'll get through a chunk of it. You can use it for your next run. Select to see its new features. Okay, so here's the interesting thing. The ship we had... difficulty normal. These are all Ways to unlock new ships, maybe? Yeah, it must be. Potentially. Yeah. Oh, complete Chapter 2, Chapter 4, Chapter 5. So you get new ships after every chapter. Okay. So this ship could do 4 squadrons, but some ships can do more. Some ships can have more people here. So the squadron dock recovery, that's the thing about this, right? This is actually scrapper tech. In addition to different max upgrade levels, starting upgrade levels, and starting units, each battleship has a specific core system tech that heavily influences playstyle. Each new unlocked battleship offers you a chance for a different game experience. You can check the details of the core system by hovering over it. Yeah, I know that. So they can have more squadrons. Jesus, they can have 16 squadrons? Oh, not docks, but capacity for squadrons in the first place. We started with 4, and we never hit the limit. I don't know what the normal limit is, but these guys start with 7. And all allied... So that suggests... Okay, so the limit normally is 12, and these guys can have up to 16. All allied squadrons are always in a patched state, can't be repaired, and whenever requiring a new squadron, it comes patched, but with a bonus 30% of its value as scrap. So these guys love the boomers because they don't care if ships die. And they have additional squadron docks. They can only have 2 weapons. I mean, this is kind of a meh. I don't feel this one very good. They also start with auxiliary system where they get those boomers again. It feels like a kind of a boring strategy to just send the boomers in over and over again until you win. So I'm going to stick with the Excelsior class. Yeah, I guess we started with this last time, too. These guys don't even start with any weapons. Alright, let's choose what 2 officers. We got a new officer. All uncovered special officer DNA will be added to the database. In Gehenna, where Caliban can start growing their clones, clones will be available when their growth gauge is complete. You need to reach at least Sector 2 in a run for the clone growth gauge to progress. Growth gauge progress will be reset to 0 if the selected special officer dies during a run. Oh, yeah. Or you restart an ongoing run. Alright. So this guy is actually ready because we reached Sector 2. And he didn't die. He's better than anybody else we have access to because he has 3 skills and not just the 2. And you can tell that because he's got a higher rank. So, presumably, once we've got a bunch of these guys available, we can come and join a lot of things. Now, who was most helpful in that last one? These got all brand new names for the base units? Reach the 2nd sector to change the officer clone batch. So yeah, we've got a different batch of basic officers. And I guess you can only choose 1 special officer each time. So who do we want to bring with us? His thing is he's got discretion, hacking, and erudition. So we don't need Lewis. I think we could take either Lucia or Janet. Squadron speed is boosted. That's kind of nice. Shop price when sold. When you sell Janet, she's worth 3.5 times the normal price. Lethal firing. Heat sustained by systems from battleship weapons. Ooh, that's a good one. Let's get lethal firing with her. Okay. I think we're good to go. Now, we're going to stick on normal. Because that last boss fight, we were pretty close. We might upgrade it to hard depending upon how well this goes. The Church of the Singularity Cluster, or as it was said, the Holy Systems. Before the shutdown, this is where you'd find most of the Zealous in the Empire. Did I mention they believe Omnis are gods? But there are no Omnis here. Alright. So, we've got 2 turns to potentially explore before terrible things happen. I do want to upgrade my ship so I can see more than 1 sector away. That now seems to be very valuable. So we can find out where those forges are. Those are great. Do we go to a place that has trading beacons, or do we go to a place without anomalies? I want to go here. No anomalies. We're starting out. A bad anomaly could completely screw us. So King of None, they just recently... I'm playing the beta that just was recently available, made available as of like yesterday or the day before. That is called the Advanced Tactics beta that added a bunch of new different types of battleships and stuff. I think it's worth it just to play through the story because the story's really good, the writing's great, and I feel like once you've played through it once to get through the story, and by once I mean, you know, it's a roguelike, so you die over and over again. Once you complete the game once, then it's done. You don't need to play it any more than that. But I'm enjoying it. I think it's FTL with a good story tacked on. To be honest, FTL didn't have a story at all. But the Advanced Tactics added a bunch of extra upgrade possibilities, and your ships now have core systems that changes how they fight, and so there's new synergies to consider. So I think the Advanced Tactics helps alleviate at least some of the concerns that you're discussing. Prolonged exposure can have strange effects on a person. More scrappers over here, too. We have a fight in our hands. Geez, the first thing that happens. Well, we're back to square one with this crew. Wow. A lot of asteroids here. There's literally only one way through in the center here. So we've got our fighter and frigate. They're bringing out just a fighter. And it's weakened because they're scrappers? Yes. So the good news is they didn't bring out any boomers. Those things are awful. Now, we have to add our weapons specialist here. And I'm really going to miss the officer that gave us the free shields. We might actually lose some hull now. So maybe I put... No, I'm going to put our advanced critical repair guy here, just to guarantee that our squadrons don't stay down for very long if they do go down. So, they've only got those fighters. Let's send this guy out to basically block the way. And these guys will wait, and as soon as the way is clear, come in and hit him from behind. And then send these guys straight to the squadron. Our gun's almost ready. Oh no, they're coming out with drones, which is perfect because we got fighters right there. Oh, they're boomers. Don't go in. Abort. Change target. Kill the boomers. It actually damaged their ship in the process. These guys are going to go straight for the hull since we've already got that overheated. There it is. Ooh. Minotaurus fighter. I haven't heard of them before. So we're going to scavenge some Neo-N. We start out with a lot of less scrap in this scenario, I think. I should have increased the fuel scavenging efficiency, but I think I'm going to save up first to get additional squadron docks. That's what I'll do first in this particular run. Now, what is this local system cluster? Let's go to the battleship wreckage. If we can get some scrap, that would be good. An Imperial ship. I was wondering when one of you might show up. She has something of interest. A Kosh transporter. A transponder will provide you with certain invisibility in the presence of other Kosh battleships. We don't have a good spy, unfortunately. Oh, we do have a... Never mind. Sending over the transponder. Don't worry, I'm sending the instruction manual too and the battleship coordinates now. So, we're cutting them in on the deal to get some scrap. Here we go. Send in the spy, bring us back some scrap. It's a small fortune indeed. That's That's good. That's a lot of scrap for a single mission. Now we're even going to go down to the planet and get potentially more. No major threats. That's good, because we can't really afford them. 59 to 90. I think we want to send this guy down. It might get us... We might lose a lot more commandos, but to be honest, I'll trade them for scrap right now. We'll get more commandos later. Ooh, we lost one. Ooh, we got 3 fuel. That's great. If only we could send more than one of our officers down, we could make these way safer. Oof. Oh, no. Alright, we're going to continue. More scrap, good. We found the battleship wreckage. Can we get access to it? Yes! Wow, that's a lot of scrap. Oh, we lost more commandos. Oh, Jesus. The officer's almost dead, but he made it to the extraction point. Barely. That was a heavy price. Yeah, we lost a lot of commandos. Alright, well, we're not going to do ground-based battles anymore for a while. It's my first day. Okay, Homer. Really? Okay. He just gave us some scrap. Let's go to the store. It's one of our own. Pity one encounters so many lunatics these days. Look, Admiral Idaho. Don't follow us. We live longer spread apart. Ugh, we can't ever catch a break with these guys. Anyway, we'll visit the shop. Ooh, we could buy... Full bar takes only 50% damage and heat from battleship weapons. Or... all risky events now have a 100% chance of success? That's great. Gosh, I'm so tempted to buy these instead of upgrade my stuff. But I also want the longbow. You know how much that helps. But it doesn't help if we don't have the 3rd slot. So, I think we'll get this. Are these risky events going to have a return on investment of 100 scrap? Probably. We can also repair the drone. We could buy some more commandos. And a little bit of Neo-N fuel. We're going to upgrade our scavenging efficiency, by the way. We've gone to everything here. Let's go to the star map. So, here or here? Well, now that we've got the risk analyzation, whatever, risk assessment thing, I'm less worried about going to these anomalies. Ooh. A repair station. I don't need to have my hull repaired. Alright, come on. Ooh, we got lucky, yes! 3 fuel. Very good, very good. That'll let us really look at this whole sector. Brother Lazarus. The colony of believers, worshippers of the Omni. I shouldn't be talking to you. Pope Zenon says you're kind of sinful. Then again, we're all sinners now. Oh, he wants the Omnis back on. What does the Faith say about the shutdown? We need more information about this. We should have not have forced our rules upon them, our Rubicons. We should have freed them from the shackle. So maybe Mother's tip was bad. Or maybe this guy just doesn't know what the church's higher level was doing. Oh, I don't need a refresher on the Rubicon. Whoops. Alright. Let's go back to this Brother Lazarus guy. All we have to do is suffer enough so as to satisfactorily atone for our sins. No problem! Alright, Mother Teresa. Path of Atonement. How can one atone for their sins? Give away your Neo-N and scrap and all your material possessions to prove your penitence. Give it away to us, for example. Of course. If we die, it's because the Omnis will it. The Omnis are shut down. They can't will anything right now, buddy. Let's learn more about this Pope. Do you know surprisingly little about the sectors you spent the last 20 years trapped in? No comment. The holiest of holy. You will recognize them by their awesome aura of religiosity and by their Panikos tech. What do we know about Panikos tech? That must be one of the houses. Impurity removing tech. For those righteous enough to own one, sorts through DNA, removing 99% of all physical impurity. Only Oberon is allowed such tech. Some of our cardinals are more than 200 years old, making them among the oldest people living in all the clusters. But now that the Panikos Omnis have shut down, I've heard reports that the Panikos isn't working as it should. And it's producing some strange effects on the Pope and the cardinals. Oh, good! Another group of people that have gone fucking nuts because of, like, mutations. He said too much. What is it? Caliban know. The Emperor is the only one allowed to use one. It's a crime for anyone else to use it or try to build it. It's what allowed him to rule the Empire for hundreds of years. He's said to be over 800 years old, predating the founding of the Empire. Oh, dang it. I keep thinking the 3 dots mean I haven't been there. The most magnificent individual in the world. The beacon of the world. What do the Cardinals know? Maybe the Cardinals are the gatekeepers, the first 2 gates. They control all these sectors looking for them. You recognize them by their Panikos tech, we said, blah, blah, blah. Okay, I think we learned everything we can from this guy. End the conversation. So we did learn they'll never turn on again so long as we have these resources. He's going to give us resources so that he can suffer more? I mean, I'm going to accept it. Wait, if we have him talk to the colony, maybe... Oh, this is a tough decision. If I accept it, I can maybe help stop the suffering of an entire empire by turning the Omnis back on. If I have Caliban speak to them, I might be able to convince these guys they don't need to suffer themselves even worse than they are. Alright, I think the good of the many outweighs the good of the few. One day the machines will judge you. And it wasn't even that much. What's next? They have a diseased colony. Let's see what happened before we decide to leave. Flesh-eating bacteria broke out in our colony. Almost all of us have it. The pain is unbearable, like thousands of ants feasting on your skin. Ooh, we've got a couple of options. The risk assessment thing would have made this 50-50 shot into a guarantee, but so does the specialist officer. So that's good. We needed commandos. Oh, damn it. I should have chose the other one. I didn't realize they were going to have different outcomes. The risk predictive algorithm probably would have worked out. All right. Well, let's keep going. Hey, Carnifex. If we buy the pirate map for some scrap. All right. I mean, the risk assessment thing says we can, right? That's why we bought it. It will show up if we reach the next sector before dying, which I'm 100% sure we will. Okay, so it's somewhere in the next sector. That's the good news. Now we're going to go to this anomaly, because we need some good luck. And we do have this risk assessment thing, but I don't think that helps with anomalies necessarily. I didn't think anybody who's had fewer than 7 full-body gene modifications can be a good battleship commander. Okay, Jun Seo Sung. It's fight time. Dun-dun-dun-dun-dun-dun-dun. So what's he bringing to the table? 2 fighters. Ooh, I forgot about the Minotaurs. Accelerate while moving in a straight line. Deals up to 15 damage upon impact, depending on speed. Whoa! That's kind of cool. We could use this to go straight at their enemy ship. Oh, they've got 2 of these guys, though. Weapon Sabotage. Reset the cooldown of the weapon with the least loading time remaining. Every 15 seconds, he's going to mess with my weapon. Only charge when an allied squadron present at least 3 cells away. So I have to keep them away from our ship, otherwise they're going to mess with our main weapon there. Squadron DPS plus 15%. I really miss not having the Impaler Cruiser, because that at least guaranteed some damage to the hull, but I really have to fight my way over there, which means I need to fight my way past 2 weakened fighters. First attack in stealth mode. Allied squadrons with stealth are deployed in stealth mode. These don't have stealth, though. So that's good. So this Akibara Sung tech isn't going to help them. High energy beam deals 25 additional heat to battleship systems. Does no damage, just does the heat. Okay. Well, let's use this fighter. We're just going to, like, charge straight at the enemy battleship and do the damage. And then this frigate will destroy the enemy fighters, because they're starting patched. Alright, so we'll send the frigate out to try to intercept them. Oh, what are these? Nanobot repair fields. Oh, hell yes, we want those. Oh, they're trying to get the anti-battleship battery. That can't be allowed. Actually, you need to chase these guys down here. There we go. Okay, now these guys, once they get there... Oh, I was going to have them travel in a straight line to kill those guys. But instead, we're going to send them to this to help the frigate. Enemy weapons ready to fire. That's not great. Oh! It shot at us. And it did heat, though. It didn't do any damage, so our squadron bay's been overheating now. Let's see if we can't capture this thing, because it's going to shoot at them every 10 seconds if we can capture it. got to send these guys back now, unfortunately. But we've got this online. Now we're going to send these guys to charge. Full speed ahead! Does it do bonus damage? Yes, it did the 10. And now this is going to fire. Boom. Game over, man. Game over. So those worked out pretty well. We still don't have the scrap we need to get the 3rd squadron. I really wanted that. So that's the end of the local system map here. So we got to go to the star map. And we got to make it to the end. So we're here. We don't have enough commandos to really make the ground ones work well. We want to bring at least 10 most of the time. So we're going to have to go here with lots... Oh, God, so many anomalies. We might not even be able to use them all because we're running low on fuel. We'll see what we earn here at the star. Oh, here's the anomaly right off the bat. Loose church shipping containers. A nice haul of scrap. Oh. Good deal. The prospect of encountering numerous books would frighten the captain. Okay. Yes, we got 2. Okay, that's good. We might be able to explore the sector. Let's go to the not anomalous sectors first, see if we can't get some scrap there. Scrappers, but its hull is damaged. Easy fight. Yeah, we definitely want that fight then. We like easy fights. My hull might be damaged, but I have Imperial slaves. Ooh. Ooh. We get to attempt a covert mission to rescue the slaves. Yes. Because we have that risk assessment thing. That is super good. That might get us an officer and some commandos, or maybe just commandos. Yeah, good. Commandos. Now we attack the scrapper. Take their scrap. Ah, well, that works. So that worked out really well. We're going to go to one of these anomalies. If it's positive, we might go to the other. An Aki ship. Uh-oh. These are the weird scientists. Your emperor can't save you now. Oh, it's a fight. Okay. Well, I feel ready to fight. Oh my god! That's a lot of asteroid fields. They're bringing in fighter and a patched fighter, so we'll be okay here. We're going to send out the same... You know what? Actually... oh, these guys are 5 DPS, though. The regular fighters... Oh, the regular fighters are also 5 DPS. Let's send out the regular fighters instead. Because the Minotaurs aren't going to be able to get up to speed here. So it's not nearly as good. Alright. We'll just have to win the ground game. These guys also have a high energy beam that deals additional heat to the battleship. They've got Akibara Sung Tech. Oh, this is the stealth mode boost. That they don't seem to have stealth mode. Asteroid Field Hollow Mapper. All allied units ignore speed penalty in asteroid fields. When an allied unit enters an asteroid field, it becomes stealthy. This is awful. Because their stealth units do additional damage. Oh my god. This is a nightmare. We're gonna have to, like... I don't know what we're gonna do, but... They're gone. We can't... What? Okay. I think we'll cover every approach to our base between here and here. So they'll have to fight us one or the other, and the asteroids will... There we go. Okay. Found them. Their weapon came first, and they improved... Okay. We've got to get the hell over here and just kill them as fast as possible. I'm going to send the frigate back to heal, because it's going to need to stay here and defend. Weapons ready to fire. Do we shoot it at a squadron the first time the squadron appears? No, I think we just shoot it right now. Damage the hull. The fighters are going to need their time. Do we send out other fighters? Drones can get there really fast, but it really depends on what kind of squadrons they're going to put out. If all they have is those fighters, that answers a question for sure. Okay, they're bringing out more fighters. We'll just hold off on the frigate. Alright. They're ignoring us? No. They're going to fight us. Can we blow them up before they do, though? Yes. 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 Okay. That could have been bad, but we handled it okay. We've only got 4 fuel left. Do we risk going to this anomalous signal? I don't think we do. Sometimes you got to play it safe. And what that means this time is, if we go here, we'll have another option before we have to go there. So let's go here and hope we can get more fuel. I've been talking to R&D about building a Neurocommando virtual program. They think it's possible and it could really bump up our commandos' numbers. Oh yeah, we're definitely taking the risk then, because we have the risk assessment machine. Uh-oh. Oh, is that training? Or did something bad just happen? Program got off to a rocky start. Our virtual tech had an issue with the trash worm hologram. It wanted to make friends with the trainees rather than eat them. But I'm happy to report the program's success. We sculpted the candidates into a group of stone-cold killers. Alright. Wow, we got a ton of those guys. Our amount of scrap is still kind of weak. I need that 300. So let's take the local system to this ground area. The pirate beacon says, "Attention all pirates. Pay your union fees before the start of the year. All pirates who don't will be pirated." So, scanning the planet. We've got plenty of commandos to spare this time. No major threats. So what can get us the most stuff? This officer can get us the most stuff and lose the fewest commandos. Alright, let's see what we can get. Danger avoided. Good. Persuasion didn't get us the resource cache. We're going to definitely continue. I don't know if we're going to get this. Wow, we got a dark matter cannon. That's awesome. I don't know much about dark matter cannons, but from the name, I think it's great. And we're pretty much avoiding all danger. And we got a little bit of scrap. Okay. More scrap. Ooh. Oh, we lost the commando. To the extraction point we go. So, we got a dark matter cannon, and we got enough scrap to get that 3rd squadron. Let's take a look at that dark matter cannon. Units can't move through or stay on targeted cells for 8 seconds. You can target 2 cells. Huh. I mean, that's not nearly as good as I'd hoped from the name. So we are going to use our scrap to get an additional squadron dock. So now we can start with 3. Count them, 3 squadrons out on the board. Very good. Very good, sir. Okay, now we're going to go to the anomaly, because there's also the ability to potentially sell that dark matter cannon and buy something else. Pirate battleship. It's a trap. Oh, its squadrons are deployed and its weapons are ready to fire. Uh-oh. What is that? Nanobot repair field. Okay, that's not terrible if they get to that first, but it's still not good. The good news is they only have one squadron they can deploy, and we can deploy 3. So I think we're fine here. Flak cannon targets 10 random cells. The bad news is they're going to be able to repair their stuff. All neutral units are considered as allied already. Oh, God. Okay. Well, let's get started. They're bringing in drones, so we're going to send the fighters in. And then these guys are going to head over there and do some damage. Ooh, there's their weapons. Alright, we'll send the fighters back and bring out something else while those repair. But this is going to be an easy fight because we have the 3 squadrons. Spending all that scrap was hashtag worth it. $61 scrap, that's a good reward. And now we can visit the shop with that scrap. We're going to sell that dark matter cannon. It's kind of meh. And then let's see what we can do. We could buy a drone parasite squadron. Gain control of attacked unit. And then disappear. Doesn't work on already parasited units. Charges only when attacking an enemy unit. Cancels when taking damage. Oh, that's interesting. So you get somebody else to engage the enemy, then you bring the parasite to get control of that unit. But it says the parasite unit disappears. Does that mean you get to use it again later? What does disappear mean? I guess we gotta find out. We could get a longbow. Didn't we already buy a longbow? No, we didn't. We considered it, but we didn't. We could also buy a better weapon. Move speed of targets minus 60%. That's okay. Can only target allied units, blows them up and kills things next to them. Deals no heat to the battleship systems. Can't hit field units. This is just for killing the enemy battleship. It does about 1 DPS. That's a lot of money for just the 1 DPS. I think we're going to skip that. We're going to buy the parasite drones, though. Except that we don't seem to go up against people that have frigates. And the way this is suggested, actually, you gain control of an enemy squadron and then the parasites disappear. They're gone forever. You don't use them again. The control of the new thing that you took is permanent. And we haven't been running into anything that we want, so we're not going to get that just yet. We could sell one of our drones and buy the flash drones, because those guys are pretty cool. Now we're going to buy some fuel with, well, only 2 that we could have. Oh, they only had 2. Well, it is what it is. We'll save the rest of the scrap and head back out to the stars. We got lucky in Omniforge, but we don't have any more fuel. We can maybe upgrade one thing for 1. But I am pretty concerned. I mean, we have enough to get to the end, and then you can buy a bunch of fuel when you beat the boss, so we'll probably be okay. Dr. Tanaka here with House Akiba Sung Modification Services. Are your mods flabby? Visit your nearest mod station and walk out more beautiful than ever. Come on. Ah, we got 2. Okay. Good. Oh, that's the only... The Omniforge is the only thing here. So we spent one of those to immediately go to the Omniforge and spend more fuel. I got all kinds of good tech. All legally procured, of course. 75% likely. Oh, interesting. We can buy upgrades. Fuel scavenging upgrade tech. There's a 75% chance that we get a 50% discount. We'll take it. Lieutenant Hawks doesn't want to watch. Damn it! Wasted 25. 26, I guess. All right, well, we're going to visit the Omniforge. We're going to upgrade one thing for one. We're not going to spend any more of our fuel, but the chance to upgrade a ship is pretty valuable. But which one? I mean, maybe the Minotaurus. Yeah. It's going to benefit the most. Actually, regular fighters do 5 DPS. The frigate only does 3, but it can tank things. Yeah, we'll do the Minotaurus. It's the one we're most likely to keep. The Flash is another possibility, actually. I wish the Bender Drive cooldown would go down when you upgraded it. But in the meantime, let's get the Minotaurus upgraded. And then we're done. To the star map and the end. We don't have any scrap to upgrade anything before we go, so we might as well just do it. One of Zenon's cardinals. Of course it is. So you're the Imperial battleship I've been hearing about. Well, how have I never seen you around before? We're here to reactivate the Omnis and diminish the suffering in your sector, Cardinal. But your aims contradict themselves, Admiral. Extreme suffering will turn the machines on again. Jeez. They do a really good job of coming up with some unique factions that you can despise. Alright, so we've got our tactical pause on here. Let's put the teleport drones out. Because the teleport drones, as we've recently seen, can teleport all the way across the map and do 3 DPS to the enemy hull pretty quick. And they're going to have a cruiser longbow. Takes more damage at short range. So maybe we have them teleport to the longbow in order to get past them. And then they've got a crappy frigate. Alright. You can see our gun deploying on the battleship. That's a cool little effect. You know what? Let's give ourselves options. Let's put the Minotaurs over there, and we'll send these guys over here. Oh, they're playing in a defensive formation. They have 3 weapons. That's why they're playing defense. Oh, shit. We can go here. Start fighting the enemy, and then Minotaurs go! Full speed ahead! They didn't get a chance to really ramp up. But the drones did a lot of damage. Oh boy. I don't know if they... Oh, they didn't make it. Damn it. Enemy weapons are ready to fire. So are ours. I should have used it. Let's hit their weapons and hope we can do some damage. Oh, we resisted. That's good news. But we're going to be shutting them down. Alright. Let's put another fighter out there just in case, but it looks like we're going to win. Alright, we got him. Oh, they've got another hull bar. Oh, crap. Okay. We need to send both of these guys back then. Oh boy, they have a full frigate, not a weakened one, and then they've got another weakened frigate with a shield. Okay, things got worse. Oh, and we couldn't make it out in time. No, I want you to retreat. Retreat, turn around. Go, full speed. Oh, they're not going full speed at all. They get a bonus against fighters. This was a terrible decision. Maybe the fighters can sneak past. Or distract them and keep them away from my ship. Oh, they made it! Oh, they didn't make it. They were bleeding. Son of a bitch. Okay. Let's hit these guys for 15 damage. Because they're in the open. Now, we need our drones out here. We sacrificed our damn teleport drones for that. Now, can these fighters... Let's have the fighters team up with the drones and kill the frigates here. Oh, Jesus. They hit our drones hard. And then they hit our squadron bay. Who do we send out again? More drones, I think. We gotta reclaim these things. Oh, boy. Everybody needs to book the hell out of there. Maybe you can distract them by running away. The frigates are gonna chase you. Alright, we'll bring out the other fighters. But they're already weakened, so we could sacrifice it. We'll bring out a frigate. Alright, so here's the drones that we can send right into here. Actually, wait. We want them to appear next to the enemy so that they generate an EMP shockwave, deactivating all enemy squadrons to the adjacent area. Okay. So we're going to do that right now. Alright, the drones are fighting them. And my fighters are hitting the enemy ship. Let's hit their weapons. There we go. We've overheated it. Oh, they got our drones. The drones were already weakened, though, but now... Fighters, run! Oh, they got him in the last second. Never mind. We got a lot of wrecked units, though. That one was probably one of the trickiest ones we've had to deal with yet. They actually could have just continued defending and blown up our ship with their weapons. That's a different strategy than we've seen the AI deal in any of these other fights. I mean, if you have a battleship that has a specialization in weapons, then that seems like the way to do it. I want that battleship. Which we might get if we complete this, this chapter. We'll unlock more battleships to start the fight. Alright, well thanks for watching everybody. It's been a good one. We're going to be here again tomorrow, 10:30 Eastern Time, either here on Twitch, Bridger15, or Bridger on YouTube. Have a good one.